What's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your Big Dog back with another one take review. There I got one. And it's a spoiler review. Cause listen, I was supposed to got like the regular review up beforehand, but I think today Friday, so I'm probably uploading this video on a Saturday. I said forget, I'm going straight into the spoilers. You ain't seen it by now, sorry, come back, you know what I'm saying, and watch this video later, because we got to get into the spoilers. I ain't going to go into details about every single thing that happened in the movie, but we got to talk about this movie, and I don't feel right talking about this movie unless we can talk about spoilers, man. So yeah, this is a Big Dog spoiler review for Spider-Man No Way Home, which I'm kind of wondering why it chose that title. Because I technically thought they were going to be going somewhere, but technically we stayed in New York the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Or it should have been called Spider-Man Can't Go Home, because that's pretty much what's going on. Because J. Jonah hating ass out there steady spewing his Spider-Man propaganda to any and everybody who gonna listen. Oh, Mysterio was right. He killed Mysterio. To hell with Mysterio. Okay? Mysterio dead. You know what I'm saying? And he in the pack. It is what it is. Okay, shout out to Spider-Man. Now I'm gonna say, man, I absolutely love this damn movie. Okay, I really did. Let me tell you exactly why. One, it played on my nostalgia. Two, like the emotional beats hit for me, every single last one of them. Three, I like the fact that the underlying story was something very, very simple, as somebody trying to help get his friends back in college because he kind of feel like he messed up the opportunity because they know him. Okay, that's all stuff that I love. Now I'm gonna quickly get into like some stuff that I wasn't necessarily fond of. One of those things just so happened to be like the beginning of the film. To me, it kind of felt, I don't know, it kind of felt messy. All right, as much as I was enjoying like the character moments, I kind of felt like there was this thing going on with Ned where it seemed like he was, I don't know, I kind of feel like Ned was feeling like he was left out of like the group. I don't think they did anything with that. It was very subtle. I don't know if it was supposed to come off like that, but that was something that was just kind of like weird to me. And like once again, it didn't go anywhere. But like the beginning of the film, kind of like all over the place, the tone and stuff. I wasn't really like, couldn't really like get into it. But I think once the bridge scene happens where Doc Ock shows up, bitch, we were to the moon after that, okay? Or to the top of the Empire State Building, or to the top of the Statue of Liberty, whichever one you want to go to. That's where we was at, because we was up from that point. It was great seeing Daredevil in this. We are now have confirmed we have Daredevil in the MCU. Well, of course it's Matt Murdock, but let's just be honest, it's fucking Daredevil. Okay, shut up. So that was great to see everybody. I had a pretty decent theater, because there was one guy who had a baby there. Why would you do that? Like, that makes no sense. But like, for the most part, I liked how the people cheered, and it seemed like everybody was into it. You know what I'm saying? That's something I really appreciated. Now the whole thing, I feel like Tom Holland's character, and this is another kind of like slight gripe. I kind of feel like Tom Holland's character has matured quite a bit, especially after like certain events happen to him. He's still like that likable, like lovable character who's was still kind of naive to certain things, but I kind of feel like he's been through enough to where certain mistakes he wouldn't make. And by that, the whole spell with Doctor Strange, that's the one that I'm just like, okay, that's weird. Like, Doctor Strange kept having to redo the spell, and Spider-Man, I mean, like Peter, obviously just kept messing up. I'm like, dude, like, line it up to see exactly who all needs to know. Okay, like, it was like too much. So that part of how everything happens is kind of like probably like the weirdest part, because it's like, okay, this happened because of that, because he couldn't get a spell right. And even from the trailer, I saw that, I'm just like, yeah, that was kind of weird. And Doctor Strange, I don't know. I kind of feel like Doctor Strange was a little bit more lighthearted than he used normally is. And I think a lot of people suspected he was a Skrull, but granted, with some of the things that we've seen, I'm kind of assuming, like, well, obviously, I'm tripping. This is a spoiler review. Like, when we see like the teaser for the Multiverse of Madness, where you see like evil Doctor Strange, the same one that we saw from I think What If, maybe he has more of the like the serious in him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of felt like he was very, very frolicky. I say That's probably the best word I could have used for that. So that was just kind of off to me. But the meat of the story is everybody knows he's Spider-Man. He's trying to make up for it, trying to get his friends another chance at MIT. They don't regret anything that happened between them, okay? Which is something that I really enjoyed is like MJ kept telling him, hey, let's do this together. Let's come up with something together, okay? Like, stop trying to do everything by yourself. And I kind of feel like whenever she gets her memories back of him, she's probably gonna be pissed because, like, once again, he made a decision. He kind of feel like he took it in his own hands of not telling her like what happened, the whole history and everything. He made another decision without her, which was it was heartbreaking. Okay, I know it's the end of the film, but that shit was heartbreaking because I really love the connection between those two. Those two really do have good on screen chemistry, and I think they have like great chemistry, like just in general. Okay, I don't feel like they're the same person at all. Like they're very very different. But the thing I love the most, absolutely, and it's no secret, is seeing the other Spider-Man in this film. Okay. That Toby and Andrew showing up, the theater went ballistic. I don't know exactly what either of them said once they came through the portal. I have no idea because the theater was cheering so damn loud. I had no problem with it. I had absolutely no problem with it at all because I was just as happy. Okay. Everything you wanted to see between the Spider-Man, you get the little point stuff, but I didn't want them to be too comedic. But at the same time, that's kind of like Peter Parker. They're all Peter Parker, and they definitely have this like comedic tone comedic personality. Okay, you had Toby, who's the wiser one. You had Andrew, and like they mention what they've done in their worlds, and it feels like you appreciate it more in this, okay? Because even when like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, he was just like, I'm lame. I haven't fought any aliens. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, you're amazing. It's like, of course, he's an amazing Spider-Man. So I like that little nod, but it's like, nah, bro. It was different things because like you closed off a lot of arcs. The one with him and Jamie Foxx, Electro, thought that was great. Max, no, Max, you was never like, you know, I guess I'll go back to being nobody. You would never nobody. Like, it's good moments. You had the moment between Doc Ock and Toby's Spider-Man, all of that. But at the end of the day, the villain of all villains is Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. I think one of the issues people had watching the first Spider-Man, is that he had on that big mask, okay? He had on the big mask, and like Willem Dafoe's, like, he can make his face look creepy, okay? Simple as that. So when you actually saw he ditched the mask and like he leaned into that, it was awesome. There was the fight. This was as great as we could have made Green Goblin look, because the 1-on-1 between him and Tom Holland Spider-Man in like at Happy's house, bro, he slammed, like, bro, they both get body slammed through the building. I'm just like, what the heck? Ultimately, and then you have somebody who he broke him. He broke him. I love villains who, like, you know, I'm gonna do whatever I can to break this hero. Like, I don't have to kill them. I just have to break them mentally, and I feel like I won. Bro, when he killed, bro, Aunt May dying didn't. There was a part of me like, okay, she's probably gonna go. When she grabbed the like bag, I'm like, okay, she probably finna go now. You know what I'm saying? But like before this, I didn't think she was gonna die, because we didn't see Uncle Ben die. Whenever we have to deal with Aunt May dying, then when she gave the whole with great power, with great power comes great responsibility. Bitch, I was in that motherfucker. Hold up. Because she was cool at first. I'm like, okay, she's straight. She's straight. Then she got the wobbling. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't gonna do that. And like, you see her face turn pale, bro, and like Peter's he's gone. He's gone. But you have the other Spider-Man there. You have Andrew Garfield who lost Gwen. You have shit Toby who lost hell a lot of people. Fuck. I mean, he lost his best friend, lost Uncle Ben, and rewatching these movies before that, rewatching the movies and then going to see this one, I think you get a great appreciation. I would probably say rewatch Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. I would say 1 and 2, and then probably 1 and 2 of just Tobey Maguire was. So I think like those emotional beats here, and I kind of feel like it even closed down those arcs for those characters. Like it was just so satisfying when Andrew Garfield character saves Zendaya, when he saved MJ, and he immediately got emotional. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, I'm done. The fight between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. I'm thinking Doctor Strange supposed to watch Spider-Man. Forgot that boy Spider-Man smart as hell though, bro. That I'm telling you, when it got to rolling, I'm talking about that. When it got to snowballing, we were just in for it. Okay, it just kept getting better and better and better and better. The Spider-Man's like they weren't on one accord. Then they started talking like, okay, they got stuff together. They did the Spider-Man pose, all that superhero land. I was like, bitch, get me up out of here. Get me up out of here. Get me up out of here, okay? Because I'm about to go home and go to sleep till they come out on DVD so I can watch it repeatedly, non-stop, okay? Dog, that shit was great, man. Like, dog, I'm just satisfied. Like, I'm at a point now where I'm not enjoying reviewing movies or TV shows. I just like talking about them and appreciate them for what they are. And of course, I'm gonna tell you like some stuff I don't like about them, but I'm not trying to make them articulate the most complicated of words. I just want to tell you, like, bro, I had a fucking fun time watching this damn movie. Okay, like I was excited watching this movie. Like the nostalgia worked for me. Like I said, the emotional beats worked. The fact that he had to give up. He gave up everything. The most selfless act. And it's kind of his fault. But like a selfless act to give up literally everything. He's living in nobody knows who he is anymore. So the next Spider-Man movie we get, it's gonna be absolutely the movie I think I've been waiting for. One where he made his own suit. One where he's a struggling kid. Like the guy has to go back and get his GED. Nobody knows who the hell he is. His aunt is dead. Nobody even know he helped save the world anymore. You gave all that up. The love of your life, your best friend, the people who've been with you from the jump, you gave all that up. And he got nothing. I don't even know how old he is. I could have sworn he wasn't even 18 yet. So I'm trying to see how he got an apartment. Like all of that. He finna start. Bro, he probably finna start working at the Daily Bugle getting Spider-Man pictures. All of this. We are getting this after he's done everything else he's already done. We're getting this now after he's done a whole hell of a lot more. This man has fought Thanos, the Avengers. He been blipped away. Lost Iron Man. Nobody gonna remember none of this shit. All the epic shit this man did. Bro, you can't tell me this ain't hard, bro. Like it's. If this was the last, I'm gonna be honest. This might sound, but if this was the last Spider-Man movie I saw, I wouldn't even be mad. Because now I personally feel like It's not just Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't feel like it doesn't feel like that. It feels like Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, and then this trilogy. They all feel like one thing now, which is amazing. From literally them being in the movie, they was in the movie a good amount of time, and they were great. This feels like a full arc that was started in 2002. That's what this feels like. It feels like a full series that was started in 2002 and it just ended with this movie. Even though this ending is nothing but a beginning. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Shout out to Sony and Marvel, man. I think a lot of people died at this movie, and I think the closer we got to it, I started getting a little work because I'm like, man, it feel like a lot of stuff in this movie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I personally just really want to grind this Spider-Man movie. I got a way bigger film that I was looking for, but I loved it just because of like, Sony was like, we hear you. Sony and Marvel like, we hear you. Don't worry. We got you. Everything you've been saying, all the complaints people have had, don't worry about it. Just watch this, and we're gonna make everything make sense for you. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. I can't. What can I say? They did their damn thing. Shout out to them. Movie. I'm done. I just don't care about great movies no more. I really don't. I just really enjoying being around this shit. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying shit or talking about it. I still think I need to grade it. Still think I need to grade it. It's just I still don't know, man. I'm going to see it again. Hopefully before the weekend's over. If not, I'm going to see it Tuesday. I think my cousin booked the theater, so I really get a good experience there. Just really like look at certain stuff. I think we're getting right on next movie, man. I think we're getting right on next movie because either you got to give me Rhino or Craven the Hunter, bro. That's all I want. Either Rhino, Craven the Hunter. I possibly could take Scorpion too. I would love Kingpin, obviously, but I feel like Kingpin like a third movie type deal. I want Kingpin to be pulling the strings behind like Scorpion and Rhino. You know what I'm saying? But I would love this one to be like Craven the Hunter or some shit. You know, the next one. I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm ready to see the suit again. The new suit he just made, bro. Everything about this, man. I'm just super excited. Well, I'm super happy with this film. Like I'm somebody asked me, like my partner asked me after the movie was over, he's like, man, he said, I know you done seen a lot more movies than me this year, but is this your favorite of the year? I'm just like, no, I just got this in the movie, but like the more I talk about it, I think it's one of those movies I'm just like, okay, yeah. When I really do this top 10 and it's coming up in the next week or so, it's gonna be tough to not put this very high out there. And the fact of the matter is, I think that spot might be solidified. As far as comic book movie goes this year, I think the only other one I was looking at was like Suicide Squad was amazing, but Shang-Chi was nice. I actually enjoyed Black Widow. Eternals was cool, but I just don't see this not getting that, that number one spot, bro. If Suicide Squad would have had Will Smith probably, but I think Spider-Man might got it. But yeah, I don't know. But you guys, that's why I'm waiting to do the review as well, because I don't want no recency bias or anything like that. But yeah, you guys, let me know what y'all thought about the film down in the comments, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe. If I missed anything, my bad, man. It's so much to talk about. I'm also gonna be on I was on Lamont's channel yesterday talking about it. So you can go back and watch the replay of that. I'm going to leave the link to that video down in the description. We also talked about Hawkeye. And I'll be doing a video with B. Avery tomorrow talking about it as well. I think I'm doing a video with B. Avery tomorrow talking about it. He said Hawkeye. Did he say Spider-Man? He might didn't say Spider-Man, but I don't know. Either way, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description as well, just in case we do talk Spider-Man, which I think we do. Because I haven't seen what he said about it yet. I've been like avoiding this because I want to, wait till the video. But yeah, you guys, I'll get some y'all later, man. Be easy. Peace.